Hello guys, Peter Mbiria here. Now, here we have a W124, of course the Bosch Kejetronic system. And here you can see I'm ready with the tools. The kit is inside here. Okay. Now, inside the vehicle, we have the harness and my trusted laptop right here. So what I'm doing right now, it's about 6 in the evening. So I want to rush this job as fast as possible, at least make the engine run in the shortest time possible still today. Okay, I'll show you the progress in a few. Guys, now it's about maybe 1.5 hours to 2 hours since I began the switch from the FD. That is the FD. Okay, and now here we have the fuel injectors in place. I don't know if they can see them. Now today we are back. This is the same 124. I had done a little bit of work last time. Okay, so let me open the bonnet. It was at night last time, so you were not able to see the progress, right? So there's the point I had gotten last time. All right, so the plan for today is make the engine run. Okay, let me first lock this one up here. So unlock. All right, then I can hold this one up. Okay, and then I come and unlock this other side as well. Okay, maybe it starts with this one. Okay, let me first unlock this one. Okay, hold it up. Go back to this other side. We're still holding it up. All right, drop it a little bit. Now stage 2. So there's the engine. I'm here to place the column plugs. I'm here to test the engine compression. I know it's cold. It's supposed to be done when the engine is hot, but again, I need to know how much compression this engine is able to make at any one time. Okay, so I'll do the compression. I have my kits on my trusted W201. You can see the harness here. You can see the kit for the compression test. Okay, the other one is a kit to test for the fuel pressure. Okay, because for these EFI systems, they operate at high pressure. High in a sense of, if I was to use actual figures, we are looking at 43 psi. So you want the fuel pump to be able to push at least 60 psi. But in this case, the gauge I'm showing you guys is compression test, specifically for petrol engines. Okay, so this is rated up to 300 psi, or rather 20 or 21 bar. All right, and this is not suitable for diesels because diesels can push upwards of 500 600 psi, so you easily destroy this. So now I'll just remove the spark plugs, test for compression, and then I proceed on. I need to bolt on this rail, need to fasten, well, not fasten, actually support this fuel regulator. So there's some work to do before the engine runs. So let me get on to it. So right now I'm just removing the spark plugs, right? Okay, that is ready to come off. This is still tight. I think this cylinder 3 was cross-threaded. It's not supposed to be this hard. Oh, that's not okay. Or to have come off a long time ago. Why am I exerting this much energy? Clearly it was cross-threaded. Not a good thing. Not okay. Okay. Still hard. Oi. Okay. All right. Seems to be ready to come out. Nice. Okay. This other one was already loose. You can see the effort I'm using on it. That is ready to come off. Okay. And then the last one. Again, if the threads are okay, it's supposed to be pretty easy. Alright, so let me grab one of the lead wires to come and remove them. Lead wires, trusted 3 lead wires. Oh, okay. In this case, let me use the colon plugs. I'll use this one. There's a brand new colon plug. Let me just remove it. Now that I don't have a long nose pliers, alright. So I'll use this to remove the spark plugs. Alright. Number one, very oily. Could be because of the seal. Right? So number one, I put it here. Number one. Number two. Number actually not bad. Right? So number two. Number three with the poor threads. Oh, not yet out. Ah, no wonder. Very long spark plug. In reference, you can see. Oh man, that's very long. No wonder it took forever to come off. Right? And then number four. Not too bad. Not too bad actually. Not bad at all. So we have, well, 3 identical plugs, with number 3 having an issue with an iridium plug, a very long iridium plug with a very huge spark distance, almost 2 mil, actually more than 2 millimeters. That's awkward. Now on to compression test. Now that I'm alone here, let me just first put it in. So the gauge is in. So I want to bypass the use of key to crank it, so I'll just use some of these wires here, and then I'll just short them. I don't know if you can see, just short them here, and then it should crank. So you can see 6, 7, 8. So it's doing close to 195. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Mainly for these engines, you normally get 150, 140, 150. So getting 195, wow, that's pretty impressive. So I'll have to repeat this, the rest of the cylinders, and then I proceed with the conversion. Okay. So we are at cylinder 2, testing for the compression. $194. Wow. Now we are on to number 3. Let me crank it. Alright, so number 3 is at 156 thereabouts. Okay, not bad. Now on to the 4th cylinder. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, about 160. That's pretty okay. So why would you get high compression on some of the cylinders? My theory is, now that I didn't come with my endoscope, is maybe these two have got oil film around it so that it has better tight compression as compared to the other two. But again, it's a theory. Without my camera I can't see inside. Anyway, let me continue. These are new spark plugs, Denso iridium tough. Right, so that's what I'll use on this engine specifically. So why would I choose this over others? Okay, so this is high, okay, of course, high performance iridium. Doesn't have a washer, but it has a chamfer, 45-degree chamfer, like the original spark plugs. Okay, so this should work pretty well. Okay, so let me just put the rest and proceed. So we first tighten by hand. Number 3 that had the longest plug. Actually the threads are going in pretty well. Alright, then the last one. Alright, my wrench. Alright, you don't over tighten them, otherwise you'll destroy the threads. Oh, this had some distance to go. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so this, I can hear the grip. That's pretty okay. Should not force it further. Nice. All right, and this other one a bit. That's okay. Now onto the column plugs. Let me just undo this. The column plug gets in like that. On is this. Nice. Okay, let me bring up the rest of the column plugs. So the column plugs are now in place. Look very neat. These two are sitting higher. I believe they must have been tapped, or well, tapped and maybe rethreaded, or they had an adapter somehow, because they sit a lot higher than the rest. Now on to covering this pot here and fastening the rail. So now everything is in place. I've already secured the fuel rail. You can see the two bolts there. There's one here and there's another one here. I've covered the openings where you had the cold start injector and the air bypass. Okay, I've already secured the fuel regulator, put in the pipes. I've already tested for leakage. No leakage whatsoever. So now it's about time bring in the harness and start laying it. At least we get to hear the engine starting. Okay, so let me get it, quite literally. Okay, that's a local station here, Classic 105. Right now, the harness is here. The Voltarent ECU harness is right here. Alright, so now that it's on, let me first turn it off. And now start laying the harness. Okay, so this is the column plug side. So they have been arranged in the order from cylinder 1 to cylinder 4. This is their ground. Okay, now this is the signal for the position for the injectors. So injectors come here and lock them in. And there is 3 now. Sorry, 2, and then 1. Let me just remove this one. Okay, then 1 is right here. Right, so this can either lay there. Right, it's a pretty good position. Then it can have the temperature sensor. Okay, so this is just lying there. All right, it's already taking shape. All right, okay, so that is that. So I'd wish this to go behind there, so I'll have to undo all this because it's which is easier, remove this and let them go through there, or just make this other end go through there. I think this is a lot easier. Okay, all right, go behind there. The connections. Let me first pull this one first. Don't want any unforeseen damage happening. So pull it down. The work has to be neat, not just laying the harness. It has to make the engine bay look inviting, you know. It has to be hospitable to the eyes. Get it? All right, now this can now slide in. Wish I had another set of hands here. At least now you would have a better view maybe there. But since I am alone, let me just try capture the most I can. Okay. All right, so it has passed in pretty well. Now this I want them to come down here. Well, will they obstruct the air cleaner? Because you have to think of when it will need to be changed. Okay, so maybe they can just pass here. So this is for the map sensor. Again, the one hand effect. So, okay. Alright. And the throttle position. Well, throttle position sensor. This is it. Again, let me see. So we have the temperature sensor, we have the throttle position sensor attached, map. The last one is what? Now everything is in place. I've already grounded the column plugs ground. Okay, All the other sensors are in place. The map sensor connected, throttle position sensor connected, temperature sensor connected, camshaft position sensor connected. Now here I have my ECU. I have my trusted Lenovo ThinkPad T430. It has seen life. So much life. Who needs to give me another laptop? A proper one. Okay. Now let me attach the ECU. Okay. ECU connected to the harness. Now my laptop. The barriers. Now you don't have to know my password. Alright, now I need to read raw data. So let me select a file that will do that. So I use the Arduino IDE, or rather interface. Alright, so I'll just select the board, port, and push it. Okay, I need to read all the raw data before I make the engine start. So all the data looks okay, all the parameters are set. Yeah, I think the only thing that is left is the display. Where's the display? The display ought to be here. Well, I can't see the display here. Let me get the display. It's right here at the back of the seat. Yeah, the display is... Where did I place the display? Tell me, guys, let's search for the display. So let me see. Two, three, four, five, six. These are the plugs. This is for another. These are the... Okay. So I didn't find the display. So what I'll do is I'll just load the program for it to start. Okay. So let me load it up. Now everything else is ready. Let me just turn it on. I need it to pressurize fuel. Alright, just turn it on. I can hear the pump running. Okay. Let me just remove the socket from the old ignition module. Let me now start reading some of the data. Fingers crossed. Okay. Nothing will be messed up. I'm just checking my wires. I don't start and then I hear a mistake. Okay. Let me start it. Okay. Okay. Let me find out. Okay. Let me try again. Okay. Go back in. Okay, start. Engine is so much alive, man. I can tell the idle is pretty high. It's at 1800, even the ignition advance is high. So I need to drop it. Okay. But man, the engine is running so well. Being the very first run, this is very good. But I need to drop the idle. Okay. Let me see. Just trying to get my flat. Okay. Let me see whether I can access. Okay. It's dropping. So it's at 1300 rpm, 1200, 1100. Man, why is it not turning? Okay, 1000. So my target is around 900, so I'll just continue dropping it. Okay, let me see. Okay, all right, I think that's about it. So drop it to 800. Okay, so I'll just wait for it to fully warm up, at least get the data. Data is very key. You can see the status lights on my ECU is running. It has a shake, but I need to trim that. But man, this is good. Oh, so eager to run. That's how we get engines running with the Voltarent ECU. Mind you can see the setup right there. The ECU is out and my laptop there. Engine is here. Very simplistic design. Okay, no headaches, just having an engine that just runs. Okay, now the other things that I need to find out is like one, why don't we have a working tachometer? Those are things I'll check. Sounds like it has a slight misfire. I need to find out the cause of that. But yes, loving the results. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because we expect to see more of this. Pitambiria right here, making sure these engines have a new life. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah.